All right, everybody, I want to show you how to link your content with Google Plus using the relative author tag. All right, so I am on my site webvideochefs.com. I'm using WordPress and a Genesis theme. All right, first thing I want to do, I want to make sure that I go to my Google Plus account. And when I go here, I'm going to go here, Profile. And once I go to Profile, I'm going to make sure I go to my About. All right, and this is the URL that I want for Google Plus right here. So this profile plus.google.com, it just comes to there. So this number is the key. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open this, a new notepad, and then I'm just going to copy this URL. I'm using a Mac, so it doesn't matter what you use. I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to copy this into Notepad. All right, now you want to make sure when you go to your About that you have +1 something, so you see your +1s. All right, that's just some content on the web. Then the second thing you want to do is make sure you go into links and you can go into edit. And then I have Web Video Chefs. I'm a current contributor to Web Video Chefs. But what I want my pages to show with my picture, with my Google Plus picture. So that's why it's real important to have a good and engaging G Plus picture, because when you type in, let's watch this, Google Plus authorship. Now watch what happens. See, look. I see that stuff there, but then look, picture, picture, picture. All right, picture. Same thing I did. So Google Plus authorship, you want to make sure that you have Buzz. I don't really do anything with Google Buzz, so we can delete that. Twitter, Web Video Chefs, and then I'm going to add another site that I'll contribute to a little bit later. So you want to make sure you just add, all I did was just add Web Video Chefs, and then the URL. All right, so if I was doing that, I would just click on custom links, the label, and then the URL with the HTTP. All right, so that's fine, current contributor, where I am, or if you're a past contributor. So what we want to do, I'm going to go under my users, and then I want to under my profile, under your WordPress, your Genesis theme. I make sure that I have author box in the Genesis theme. If you're using thesis or something else, there's some other steps you need to take. So enable author box, enable author box. Then what I want to do, I want to make sure in my bio I have that. So I'm going to link my content by making sure I have this, the href here. Now watch this. I'm just going to copy this. Then I'm going to take this right here like that. All right. So my profile URL is this. So we'll take that, take the profile URL, and let's just take this question mark out, and we can leave the question mark in actually. There it is. All right. So you can always write circle chip on Google Plus. Alrighty, so that is, this right here is the magic. This rel author Google. We want to make sure we do that. We're going to copy that. All right, I just got it from here. And it says you must contain the question mark. If it's missing, Google won't be able to associate your content with it. So then I'm just going to go down here, put that here. Once I do that, in Genesis on my site, I should be able to have all of the content, all of the stuff. So I'm going to hit update profile. And while I'm waiting there, let's just make sure it's in there. Okay, circle chip on Google Plus. Alrighty, so let us log out of here. And then let's go to Web Video Chefs. And let's look at an article that I have written here. Let's just take this article here. There it is. All right, about Chip. And remember, your About page needs to be on everything that you post. And there I am when I go to Google Plus. I go right there, and it links to my Google Plus. So that's it right there. I'm going to style this a little bit better. But other than that, you can have this here, and you need this Google authorship. And as you see, right here at the very bottom. It says plus.google.com, and it has my rel author. So everything that I've written now on Web Video Chefs is linked to my Google Plus account, and it will show up in the search. All right, so I have my content here on my site webvideochefs.com, and then I did everything I was supposed to do with the Google Plus authorship. And if you see, it says circle chip on Google Plus, and if you look down at the bottom, you will see that it has my Google Plus number, then the question mark, relative equals author. So I also updated my gravatar and everything like that. So when I click there, I go right to my Google Plus page. And then remember, when I went to my About page, what I did, I went under here and I went under Links, Edit, and then under Web Video Chefs, I just tagged everything authorship. Everything that I'm an author with, I just did that. And I hit save. Alrighty. So now we're going to test this bad boy out. So we're going to test this bad boy out. Alright, and this is a tutorial that I did with Final Cut Pro. I'm just going to take this, and then I'm going to take this into Google. It's called Webmasters, google.com/webmaster/tools/rich snippets. And then I'm just going to copy this down here, the whole URL. Then I'm going to hit preview. And it works. So, and you see right here, it says option plus command click to connect a clip in Final Cut Pro. This is an excerpt for the page, blah, 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 blah. The reason we can't show you text, because text begins on a query the user types. So authorship is working. It shows my picture here. I even have it there bigger. And it shows my Google Plus, and it shows the authorship can be established, email verification, or the rel author markup. I use the second because on Web Video Chefs, I don't have an email right now set up, chip at Web Video Chefs. So I use the latter, all right, markup. So here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you keep this code and just handy somewhere like that. And every time you write a guest blog or you do something, that you have this. And this question mark rel author right here is so important. And this is going to get you the pictures inside the Google search, therefore boosting your search rankings and your author there, and it'll show that you actually wrote that. So you want to make sure that you verify that. And you can see if I have a verified email address on the domain. Do I have it? Since I don't have a verified email, if I did have a verified email, that's the easiest way to do it. But this is another way to do it. And you'll see all the stuff. One of the plugins I use is All-in-One SEO on Web Video Chefs. It is really good, and I like the Genesis themes. I know there are other themes like Thesis and other frameworks, but this makes it very, very easy for you to do this. So I'm quite sure there'll be questions about how to do this. How long does it take? I did this in one day, a couple hours. Some people say it takes 5 to 7 days. I don't know. I just kind of follow instructions of what I've seen online. There are many tutorials, but I try to make my tutorials very, very easy and easy to follow. So good luck with everything, and hopefully you can get Google authorship on your site as well. Have any questions, you can always email me at ask@webvideochefs.com or circle me on Google+. Okay, see you soon.